Carabao Cup, forget about it. We're out. FA Cup, forget about it. We're not going to win that. League, shall we just forget about that as well? I mean, what's the point? We've got an absolute useless, no tactical cabbage of a head coach in charge of us that just needs to go. He really needs to go. He needs to really fuck off. Hey guys, my name's Jason, and you're watching the Keeping It 2 YouTube channel. And boy, get the popcorn, strap in, sit down. We're going for a heck of a ride. Hey guys, I hope I find you well today, and well as can possibly be anyway after last night. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get everything off my chest right now about this, and then I'm gonna move on to my preview for Southampton. So it's best I let loose right now. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so last night, as we know, we played Burnley in the second round of the Carabao Cup, and well, it ended 0-0, and we lost on penalties 4-3. And all Steve Bruce can come out with is saying, well, we didn't lose on the night. Okay, yeah, fine, it was 0-0. But we actually did lose on the night because we're out of the fucking cup. Once again, our chances for silverware is straight out the fucking window. And this right here. Please, for the love of God, tell me in the comments down below, what is wrong with this picture? What is wrong with it? Seriously. For me, personally, that twat standing on the edge right there needs to be in the middle of that fucking circle, giving the players all that confidence boost that they are going to need. That they need, just full stop. No, he's standing on the fucking outside whilst they're all chatting away to themselves. Seriously, the guy hasn't got a fucking clue. You call him the head coach or a manager. His job title is head coach. He is no fucking manager. Seriously. I mean, it takes a lot to get me going. It really takes a lot for me to get tipped over the edge and fucking go off in one. And oh my God, just a fucking mention of his name. Steve Cabbage fucking Bruce makes my blood fucking boil. There are so many words I want to say about him, but I try my hardest to hold myself back. But you know what? Fuck it. Steve Bruce, you are such a fucking cunt. I absolutely fucking hate you. I never wanted you at this club since day fucking one. Since the day you was fucking even mentioned to come to the club. I never wanted you. I was such a fucking fool to even fall for Lee Charnley's words when he came out and said, I want to bring in someone with the same calibre as Rafa Benitez. Like, fuck. Rafa Benitez has won trophies all over the world, wherever he has fucking been. What's this? And I'm sorry if you don't like hearing the C word, but this is what he is. If not that, he is a cancer to this club. He has killed this club. Rest in peace, Newcastle United, because we're not doing fuck all under him. I am done with him. Bruce out. Bruce out. He has to go. Well, you know, we dominated the game. Like fuck. Yes, we dominated the game. But who cares? We didn't get the result. Look at that. This is the stats for the game. 18 shots, 3 of those on target. On target. 55% possession. I mean, it's good to see that we actually do know how to keep the ball without all of our usual 30-odd% possession each fucking game. 404 passes. That's either 404 passes or that's the fucking PC version of the error. 75% pass accuracy, 8 fouls, no yellow cards, no red cards. Burnley had 6 shots, 1 on target, and Steve Bruce also says, I don't remember them having any shots on target. They had 1! Shows how fucking observant you are on the fucking game, that you ain't even bloody watching with your hands in your pockets, looking down at the fucking grass all the fucking time. 45% possession, 348 passes, 70% pass accuracy, 8 fouls as well. They got 2 yellow cards. They still fucking won the game. Pack your fucking bag, Steve Bruce. Get the fuck out of the club. Seriously, get the fuck out. You are unwanted. You are not needed. You are an absolute fucking bellend. Get out. Don't come whinging to me that, it's just the 3 games you played this season. This has gone on longer than these fucking 3 games. This has gone on since the moment he entered the fucking club. He's equalled the same points as Rafa. He's done better. He's keeping you up. I don't give a fucking shit. We ain't playing at all. We're not even performing. The players are, you can see they are not playing for the manager. I have always said, and I still stick by it, that everyone is entitled to their opinion. And good luck to them for those 3% of the fans that are Bruce in. I mean, I will say you are very, very brave. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. And damn right they are. I'm entitled to my opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. Don't come throwing all the hate this way. I ain't going to throw the hate over your way because I respect your decision. But I have always been Bruce out. And that's where I'm going to leave that rant. I'm going to leave it there, okay? And let's move on to the match against Southampton on Saturday, who had a great target practice game in their Carabao Cup match against Newport last night. I mean, they won 8-0. 8-0. We struggled against them when we played them last season, and that went to penalties. Wow. Let's get into the preview, shall we? I've gone back as far as the 3rd of January 2004, and as you can see right there, that is our result of our head-to-heads, as I always put up a head-to-head previous games. There's some losses there. At one point we did lose 3 in a row against them. We've got some wins there. Well, I think we're going to lose anyway, but on paper, maybe a draw would be the right outcome for that. But then the head-to-heads don't matter really. Look at the West Ham preview for starters, and look at the Aston Villa preview secondly. I showed the head-to-heads. It closed. It showed on paper that they were both very winnable games with our previous results against them. And look what happened then. That all went to pot. We lost 4-2 to West Ham and 2-0 to Aston Villa. I got that prediction right. I basically got the team lineup last night correct as well, minus 2 players. So I knew exactly what Steve Bruce was thinking now. By those results there, you'd think maybe a draw, but I know for a fact it's going to be 4 losses in 4. And yes, I'm counting the Burnley game as a defeat, because it was a defeat. If we'd won the game, we'd be into the next round to face Rochdale. But we're not. So it goes down as a defeat. 3 games, 3 losses. So what do you think of those previous results? Do you think that's going to be a win, lose, or a draw? Let's move on to my starting lineup. And as you can see, I've gone for Freddie Woodman in goal. That's all we can hope for, because Darlow is still out, Dubravka's still out, Mark Gillespie's not being given a chance, and Dan Langley is in the youth team. So we'll stick with Woodman in goal. I mean, he did keep a clean sheet, minus the penalty shootout against Burnley, but we will concede, because we will concede. Matt Ritchie will be back on the left. We know that. This is what I think that Steve Bruce is going to go with. We'll have Fernandez back in the team. We'll have Lascelles right in the centre. We'll have Kraft back at centre back again. And Jacob Murphy will be on the right. With the injury to Isaac Hayden, I'm guessing Fraser will be starting in midfield alongside Willock and maybe Almiron. And up top we'll have Wilson and St. Maximum again. So players out of position again. We're going to continue with that stupid 5 at the back formation, and this is what I think that will be played. But Bruce loves to play players out of position. And I've made another formation. Well, not made another formation. I've made another team selection. Because Bruce loves to play players out of position. So why not play this team? And there you go. Steve Bruce likes playing players out of position. Again, as I've said for the 3rd time. We're going to have ML Kraft in goal. We're going to have Miggy Almiron on the left wing back. Joe Willock, Jacob Murphy and Joel Linton as our centre backs. And ASM as our right back. Freddie Woodman's going to be starting on the left side of midfield. Ryan Fraser is going to be tucked in as a defensive midfielder. Jamal Lascelles is going to be on the right wing. Federico Fernandez is going to be playing as an attacking midfielder. And we're going to have Jamal Lewis up front. There you go. There's Steve Bruce's real team that he would love to play, because he, again, for the 4th time, loves to play players out of position. And now let's move on to our score predictions. My win, loss and draw scores. I'm going for a... Well, if we was to win, which, again, I'm not seeing us winning at all. 1-0. I think 1-0 would be a win. Draw, I'm going for 1-1. And for a loss, I'm going 2-1 Southampton. Which one am I leaning more towards? Well, I think you already know about that. I'm definitely going for the Southampton win. We will make it 4 losses in 4. And who we got after Southampton? We got Man United. And that's after the international break. So it's going to be 5 losses out of 5. And whoever's next could be 6 losses out of 6. Whoever's after that, it could be 7 losses out of... We could not get a single point for a long time. And you know what? He will still be in the job. He will still be manager of this club. And again, I have to correct myself again. Look at his job title. Look at his job title. Stop calling him the manager. He is not the manager. Steve Bruce's title at Newcastle United is head coach. He doesn't deserve to be a manager. He doesn't even deserve to be a head coach. He's a cabbage that has long since passed his sell-by date. He should have retired after... He should have retired a long time ago. To be honest, I think he should have stayed at Sheffield Wednesday. I think he did play it. He was alright there. He shouldn't have come to us. He really should not have come to us. Sheffield Wednesday will be laughing at that freaking 4 mil that we gave them for him. Do you know what? And it really, really grinds my gears. It really boils my blood to say this. Steve McClaren did not last an entire season at Newcastle. But Steve McClaren is a better manager than Steve Bruce. Yeah, I said it. Why? Because Steve McClaren knows how to do tactics. Okay, he didn't get the best of results with us. But he brought in the right players. Mitro, with better management maybe, he could have been a lot better. But he brought in Wijnaldum. Okay, he didn't score it away from home. He always scored all of his goals at home. But he got like 11 goals, I think it was. But when we played decent football under Steve McClaren. If we had if he had trained us in a better way, maybe we might have done a decent job. But we were glad to get rid of him. But this is why we call Steve Bruce a shit Steve McClaren. Because Steve McClaren, for me, is a better manager than Steve Bruce. He is. I've said it out there. Agree or disagree. Leave your comments down below, but that's what I'm saying. And again, it's my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. But yeah, that's my score predictions. After the game on Saturday, or roughly around 8 o'clock, I will be doing my live stream, bringing on some guests so they can have their say. So if you want to come on, all you got to do is follow me on Twitter. My Twitter name will be in the description, or I might put it somewhere on the screen, or both. So all you got to do, follow me on Twitter, drop me a DM if you want to come on, and I'll send you the link near enough the time. Maybe around about either after the game or roughly around 7. We'll have a talk about last night's game against Burnley, and we'll have a talk about what happens against Southampton. And Paul, if you're watching from the Tomb Review, I definitely want to get you on. So drop me a DM. I want to get you on Saturday, 8 o'clock. I need to get you on. I need your... You don't rant, so I need your calm analysis, shall we say. But get yourself on. And yeah, that's going to be it, guys. If you liked what you've seen, please leave a thumbs up. Again, I'm sorry if you didn't like the language that I used. I just really needed to get it off my chest and get it out there now, rather than keep it tucked in and wait until Saturday. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing. I am 5 away from 70 now, which is it's brilliant. It really is. I'm glad those numbers are going up. So yeah, share, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video from me. And I will see you on Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Keep that in your diary. And yeah, Bruce out. He needs to go. Leave your comments. Also, leave your comments down below with your score prediction and your team selection. Maybe, do you agree with my thoughts on what's going to be picked, on who's going to be picked? Sorry, or would you rather go over that fake lineup? I mean, it's Steve Bruce after all, so why not? But yeah, leave your comments down below. It'd be interesting to read. I do reply to everyone that comments. So yeah, until Saturday, take care, and Bruce out.